You got a name, thief?
Egg.
Egg.
Pause. That kid's a Targaryen. All right, Kenny, what are we doing today? Night of the Seven Kingdoms. That's Kenny. I'm Kenny. I'm Ben. That's Ben. Anyway, Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Yeah. What are your expectations for the show? So, just to be transparent with the audience, we actually did do a watch through already, so we're both very familiar with what's going on. My expectations going in was more Game of Thrones, and this was decidedly not that. Yeah. Now, this should be said first and foremost. I actually do like what I've seen. It is cozy fantasy vibes, if you will. Yeah. But I don't think the internet agrees.
My background with Game of Thrones is I'm a recent first-timer in terms of Game of Thrones. Because I was editing reactions for our good friend Sean Tanktop with his friend Angel, watching Game of Thrones for the very first time, who is a House of the Dragons fan, who he watched that first. So
go watch that playlist over here.
It's right over there. But yeah, I mean, generally it's a pretty good show up till yeah, so like my expectation going in was more Game of Thrones too, but like I was assuming just something like because it's a different story, just like, you know, I was hoping for something new.
Yeah.
But what we have is quite interesting, and I'm very excited about it.
I don't know if I would call it interesting. I would definitely call it cozy. I think that this is a much more vibes-based show, and here's the thing. I go into any show that I'm watching with the expectation that I am watching the show and accepting it for what it is. That means that if I go in, and in this situation, I was expecting, you know, Game of Thrones. It's a political drama that is in fantasy settings with a lot of fantasy elements, but at its heart, it is usually a political drama. Yeah. And then instead of getting hit with cozy times, I will be taken aback a little bit, but then I will go, it's a cozy show. I'm going to consume it like any other cozy piece of media.
I'm liking what I'm saying, but you want to go through?
Yeah, let's go.
Why you?
Oh God!
How's that hit feel, Kenny?
Oh, amazing. I mean, awful, but
awful. Don't hit your kids.
I'd leave your sword, but it would only rust in the ground.
I'd leave your sword, but it would only rust in the ground. Wait a minute. I don't know if he was knighted.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know if this man was knighted.
Definitely was not.
Yep. The tourney, he's deciding. And I don't know about this as a comedy, actually.
But the title drop is interesting. I'm sure it's a pilot title drop.
I mean, I'm sure we're going to get a real title drop next episode. I'm sure we're going to get an actual classic Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Because even House of the Dragon would have the puppetry.
Yes.
Going through it.
Yes, but also, I've never watched House of the Dragon, but from what I understand, they just reused the Game of Thrones theme.
Yeah, and I think they will reuse the Game of Thrones theme for this.
I really hope not. If you're telling me to associate that theme with this.
That's true, yes. So I will say, on this rewatch, I don't think he was knighted. Period.
Yeah, I don't think
Specifically in that earlier scene, he's talking about all of his options.
Yep.
And the tourney only comes after, but all of his other options imply that he's a commoner.
Yeah. Yep.
He's considering being a bandit. He's considering working for the guard.
Yep.
He's considering all these things that can only happen provided that you're nobody.
Yep.
So, and especially with the idea that he would have buried him with the sword, but instead took it, that tells me that he was never knighted in the first place.
Yeah.
All right, let's continue.
I dreamed of you. Stay the fuck away from me. Yeah.
What you were saying, this is your vibe?
Oh yeah, no, this is perfect dive bar. This is what I want to see if I'm in a random town. I want to go in and I want a random man to threaten to stab me. That means that I know the drinks are cheap. You know that is a $2 PBR that is being sold right now.
wonder if that was just like just some drunk guy, or if that's like actual like Game of Thrones is always playing with people with premonitions and stuff like that.
100%. So like in the books, the entirety of the Stark family is able to work, which we only see Jon Snow really being able. Well, actually, we only see Bronn being able to do, but Jon Snow's really proficient with it in the books, and that is a really just straight up common trait for people to have some sort of inlying magic, at least within the books. Now, the show obviously dumbs it down a lot,
Right.
but if they're showing it happen, this guy was 100% in his dreams. I do think that this is otherwise a crazy person,
Right.
And you also would be deemed crazy if you had dreams and premonitions.
Oh yeah.
But we're just some guy. Like if you're just like Tom the farmer and you get visions of the future, no one's gonna believe you, even if all those visions are true.
Yeah.
Like if you're a prince, you have a shot at being like taken seriously. And if you are like in the church, hopefully they take you seriously and don't go heretic and then
Right.
But like that 100%. And like we know that Duncan is going to be destined for greatness, period.
Yeah.
So I think this guy is right. I just don't know what the hell he's heralding.
Right.
Let's go.
Yeah.
You don't look to be a knight.
What, all knights look the same, do they?
No. But they don't look like you either.
I feel like this kid gives Disney orphans so hard.
Yeah.
And you look like you need a good clout in the ear.
You keep on threatening to hit the kid.
I know you'll scoop it up as soon as I'm gone.
Although Duncan's too much of a he's too much of a himbo and
Well, because
nice boy.
Well, because he's in a quiet place like right now, and this little kid is can't do much to him, so he's just gonna like oh yeah, like oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna talk down to you.
yeah, I'll give you a good clout in the ears, and then when he
Push comes to shove, he can't hit a kid. God, yeah, this is our first town, and honestly, I do like the fact that like this so far reminds me way more of Game of Thrones season 1.
Gotcha.
Which is something that I feel like we were really missing from House of the Dragon. Just like dirty. I want it to be dirty. I want it
to the
filthy.
master of the games. He knighted me before he passed, with his own sword.
Put some gloves on.
There.
So the impression I get from the show is that
Witnesses, you
the theme is gross.
So this is the particular moment for me.
You like my step?
Just the cinematography really allows
Do we
the
know the true
shield
knights
to
here
be
assembled?
the most noted thing when he
There was a
turns.
pavilion.
So I feel like that coat of
Flying the
arms
banner of
has
House
to
Targaryen.
mean fucking
Aye, so
something.
Manfred
Right,
of the
yeah.
house.
Oh yeah.
So I have noticed that the Reach is
I don't
very
understand.
much full of women with red hair.
No,
So I forget, are these
Sleep in the hedges,
prostitutes or are they ladies? I feel like they're prostitutes.
Yeah, I feel like they're escorts.
And
Yeah.
so it's like a night, but sadder.
Why should you say that? Huh?
You don't like you being heckled by prostitutes?
He's about the praise.
He 100% has a praise kink. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's a long sword you wear.
Oh, this man's
yes,
really
you
just
mind
trying
my
to start
rights?
shit at any given moment.
Oh,
My
yeah.
God.
Knock the seeds out of him. Quiet.
Yeah.
I
That's a
thank you,
challenge
but
that's gonna
I
happen.
have matters to attend
100%.
to.
Oh yeah.
What matters of the edge, I've no doubt.
Yeah, this is like showing up to campus, and then these encounters some jocks. Just
It's giving coming back from Christmas break, except you didn't get any gifts, but all the other kids did.
right. Yeah.
Oh,
He's napping still,
Still.
on account of his gouty toes.
I have many questions about what
Makes
she
for
was
restless
doing with
nights.
that man there. Because it feels like she gave him his pants in a very business-like manner.
Right.
And I don't know if there was a prostitution element there, or if she's
Maybe she
just
was
a pants person.
Maybe she was sewing his pants.
Is she the pants dispenser?
Hey, that our job.
Shut up. You're meant to be dead.
I don't know what they're doing with her, but she's
They're
clearly
either
posing
like,
for death.
practicing or just like like slumber party.
Oh,
just like
actually, that's a good
She
point.
mocked me.
I wonder at the
I'm asking for it.
right. Okay. Okay,
Try
so this is my knowledge from playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
Okay.
So in tourneys, you need someone to tend to the wounded
Oh,
or dead.
interesting.
So sometimes there'd be bath wenches.
Okay. I
Um,
understand.
and when I would play the game in Kingdom Come, I'm an attorney and I get injured, then the referee's like, all right, go to your corners, talk to your bath maids or whatever, and then that's how you get healed up.
Okay, you get healed up by the bath wenches.
So
I was going in a slightly different direction.
okay.
So I wonder if in this instance the prostitutes are a little bit more like courtesans, where they're also performers in some aspects.
Okay, I can see that.
Because I mean that's something that's very common in like media that's coming from the East, because that was a thing in in Japan and China.
Yep.
That really wasn't a thing in England though, because famously women were not allowed to even act. They're also in kind of high esteem for the people that are very clearly doing the sex. So I'm very.
Yeah.
This does not actually line up as well as I remember with other Westerosi things.
Right.
Because it always felt like the prostitutes were like supposed to be on the bottom, and if they were elevated, it was because of something like someone was making that happen, which could be the case here.
Yeah. I mean, they're probably hired by some lord.
They're hired by the lord of these games.
Right. Yeah.
So the question, I'm very, I have many thoughts, many feelings about it. Other than good for them. Sex work is work, good for you. And if you get to do a side theater show where your friend gets to play dead, good job.
All with glory in their minds. But
Or the worst way to interpret this is it might be someone's kink, and I don't
night.
like that.
I have some news for you. It probably is.
Yes, but still, it's still awful.
We're talking about her playing dead.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's probably the correct answer, and I was just giving them the
benefit of the doubt. Yeah, no, necrophilia is totally on the plate in Westerosi stuff. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I do blood each other with sticks. Have a little bit of gay fun.
That's what I call it too.
First
A little gay fun.
I just had an idea for a joke and I can't do it on camera.
Guess what I am? You ever been punched in the face before?
As a matter of fact, you have.
You've been carrying all evening like a maiden on her wedding night.
Casual misogyny. We're still in the Game of Thrones universe, everyone. Woo! Hey, there's our dancing scene. He looks so goddamn awkward. Oh, God, I like the cinematography for this.
Yeah, and the choreography is great.
This is like, as far as choreography is concerned, this is my favorite scene in the entire fucking thing.
Oh, same. So he has some footwork at least.
That's the thing is like, you and I were discussing this earlier. I think there's some hints that he's actually competent at what he does.
Yeah.
This is like the main one.
Yeah. This is so gay. This is so homoerotic.
Guess what I am?
Weren't you afraid?
This is like meeting the governor.
Every man, there are
Yeah.
many men.
This is like meeting the governor of a neighboring state and bumbling your way into his mansion for a late night conversation.
Yeah. Could you imagine if Dunk fucking forced Gump himself into knighthood?
Oh, yeah. I think it's quite possible that he is going to do it. He's giving a little neurodivergent autism coded to me.
Oh, absolutely.
Now, Forrest Gump is probably the most problematic and most iconic.
Not the best example.
Not the best example, but it is. If I'm playing Fallout, my favorite build is always going to be low intelligence, high charisma.
Right,
Specifically, if I'm talking Fallout 3 or New Vegas, because it gives you really stupid dialogue options,
Yep.
but you somehow get through every single situation unharmed.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Highly recommended.
Absolutely.
Oh, There he goes. You can't keep on watching the hookers, my man.
He serves your Lord Father.
It's not good. You're staring the hose.
How could you have forgotten him?
Also, that's a horrible place to take a wound.
Oh yeah.
That is the intestine.
Yep, and also getting it ripped out.
Oh, God. That should have killed him, if I'm being honest. You bleed out real bad if you haven't got shot.
Yep.
I'm pretty certain that he's going to get his knighthood from Lyonel Baratheon at this point.
Yeah.
He did a good job striking that up. The question is how long his ways he's going to charlatan it before Lyonel intervenes.
Yeah.
You from Flea Bottom?
No.
It just occurred to me, who could that kid be if he's not from Flea Bottom but is from King's Landing?
He's got to be someone or from somewhere important.
I mean, he's from King's Landing. So the thing is that if you're from Flea Bottom, you're a peasant. If you're not, then you're a noble.
Yeah.
So the question is what happened to his parents? How noble actually is he? And does he have a way of substantiating that claim in the long run?
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if that small kid whose name we're about to finally get a name drop for is actually that smart or thinking that far ahead.
Wait, hold up.
Yes.
I just remembered.
What?
Actually, play it.
I'll hit play.
Do you know every knight in the Seven Kingdoms then?
The good ones.
Get got.
You got a name, thief?
Egg.
Egg.
Pause. That kid's a Targaryen.
Egg. As in a dragon's egg. Also the appearance. Also he has no hair because he shaved
it off.
Because if he did have hair, we would know it's white.
He's a Targaryen.
That's a really good fucking catch.
Because I just remembered, I was like, egg, where have I heard egg before? Because I remember watching a reaction. So do you remember the Maester at the wall?
Yes. Yeah.
What's his name again? He was supposed to be in line to be like...
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah. Maester Aemond.
Maester Aemond. Maester Aemond said he had a little brother named... that he would call him Egg. Obviously it's probably not the same one because... because Targaryens would take... What?
This is only 100 years before Game of Thrones.
Okay, so maybe.
So that kid, given that timeline, if he grows up to be 70, so Maester Aemond, important thing, because it's still fantasy, I forget what the lifespan of a Targaryen is, but they do have magic in their blood. They're not 100% human. They're actually half this other race that I'm going to put on the screen. But they're half this other race that's from where the dragons are from, XYZ. That's the reason why they have white hair, and in the books they have violet eyes as well.
Right.
Now they didn't do violet eyes for
because
live action.
Yeah, because they couldn't be bothered. Because some actors didn't want to do...
The contacts are very, very distracting to work with, and in season 1, it was considered just a fucking loss to work with. And also for season 1, it felt really weird to have this one character with white hair and violet eyes.
Yeah.
Which, to be fair, if you're going for a grounded vibe like they did in season 1, totally makes sense.
Yeah.
So just as a reminder, the comments will let us know, and maybe I'll put a little thing up about the lifespan of Targaryens. But there's a strong possibility that is Maester Aemond's young one or little brother.
Ben here from post-production. So upon a quick review, we do realize that Targaryens only live on average 50 to 60 years, so that is about the same as a normal man. However, Maester Aemond lived to be 102, and this show is only 89 years before Game of Thrones. So this timeline does work perfectly.
Little brother, probably, because in Master Aemond's his last moments before dying, he was fever dreaming, and he would call his brother Egg, little Egg. So, I think.
I thought that we were just calling him Egg because he's bald. I thought that this was bald representation.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Not that he's a Targaryen.
If only we had more bald representation, right?
Dude. I mean, it would be nice to have less supervillains like this and more. I want more bald guys in the rom-coms.
Yeah.
But you know, I'll take what I can get right now. What I'm getting right now is Egg.
By rights, I should beat you bloody, send you on your way.
Yeah, threaten child
You look
abuse.
as though and if you'll swear to do as you're told.
See, you can't do that, because if you do that to children, they're going to take advantage of you.
Yep.
You have to beat your kids.
After that, well,
Beat
Beat
your kids.
That's quote of the year right there.
Don't have
$100,
much.
2026.
Prove
2026. Beat your children.
I promise not to beat you.
Promise not to.
You
Oh,
deserve it.
shooting star.
Staring up at silk instead of sky.
Clout in the ear.
Okay, you can't tell him that you're not going to hit him and then threaten to hit him. Now it doesn't work.
So the luck is ours alone.
Look at that little smile.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, luck is yours alone, buddy.
When you wish upon a
No,
star.
no. Get us fucking copyright struck. It's all you get. Yes.
Again,
Sweet, sweet times.
that was quite nice.
On a second watch, you know what? Picked up on more stuff this time.
absolutely.
To the point where I'm like, we totally did not realize that egg thing, by the way, until this watch through.
Yeah, and also I'm sure the comments were like, "You idiot! Of course he had."
Of course it's a Targaryen.
I'm
you
new.
fool.
I'm new here. Okay, I'm figuring things out as I go.
I don't have an excuse. I watched it. I'm not new. I've read a lot of the books and watched all the show.
Because it connected all together when we were speculating. Like before this recording, you were like, "That kid's head is way too clean shaven."
Yeah,
And-
it's way too clean shaven. You
Yeah.
don't, because in my mind, I'm like, does he have cancer? No, chemotherapy doesn't exist yet.
Yeah.
So you just get cancer and you die as a child.
Right? Yeah. And
So-
and plus that, and then King's Landing. Just you're from Flea Bottom. No answer.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm not. And also, he's very just like, you don't look like a knight, and just like, so have you seen knights? Only the good ones.
Only the good ones, because he would know.
He would know.
Because he's a Targaryen.
And also the comment about, people sleeping under silk instead of sky. And
Yep.
he seems very well spoken and just.
He knows exactly what's going on. Oh my god. Okay, I gotta put my bald head away because it's really cold in the studio. Fucking A.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was a bigger like ending than we.
That's
figured. So yeah.
100% for us, because we're speculating.
Yes.
I feel like the show, so like, it's clearly going for a lighthearted comedy. On second watch, I am definitely worried that it is not going to lean as much into the drama aspect of it as it should, which it's only a little bit of a worry. Because I do think that there's really good character moments. And like, the thing is that I like a cozy show that's very reflective.
Yeah.
And this has the opportunity to be just that. And even better, it has the opportunity to be that as a live action piece of media, which we do not get a lot of in fantasy. Because right now, if there is live action fantasy, it's always big story, big thriller, big action set pieces. Where this has the potential to be a little bit more like a Vinland Saga or a Frieren, where it's much more quiet and pensive, which is good. We don't actually have a lot of that.
Yeah, and I'm so down for that, because if we're gonna have multiple shows in Game of Thrones world, I'd like it some different flavors instead of just being all high stakes, high fantasy, and all that stuff.
You know what? Now I want a cooking show or an office comedy that's just set in King's Landing. I now want a buddy comedy film that's at the wall.
Possibilities are endless.
There's many things that can be done.
Yeah.
This is. I'm excited to see where this goes. I'm hoping that right now right now it is 3 p.m. on the Monday after this airs, so it's only been however many hours. So the internet has not currently fully made up its mind, but I guarantee you that this week in the comment section below is going to be a lot of indecisiveness as to how we should feel about this.
Yeah.
Now, for me, again, I'm always going to accept it for what it is, but I will still be grading it upon what it is.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
if a comedy isn't really making me laugh, that's going to be a problem. If a quiet, pensive story isn't actually that reflective, that's also going to be a problem.
Yeah.
So far, though, so good.
Yeah, I think, like, yeah, it's lighthearted and comedic, but also, like, there's hints of drama that we'll touch on soon. I think what the show is trying to do is sort of lull us into a false sense of ease.
I think it's possible that it's that. I feel like ultimately this is going to be a bit more of a character study on Sir Duncan himself.
Oh, absolutely it is. Or I hope it is.
It better be.
Yeah.
Because that's what I mean by, like, I want to grade it upon what it is.
Yeah.
Because if it doesn't thoroughly explore his character, that's going to be a problem, and that's what's going to make or break this show. This time it's not going to be about big action set pieces. It's not going to be about big political dramas. There will always be a little bit of a twinge of that, for sure. But it is going to be about one man and maybe one little Targaryen boy.
Yeah. So also, I just realized Duncan the Tall. I don't think it's completely an asshole, because Lyonel said before, if you're going to be tall,
Embrace
be tall.
it. You know what? That's a good point.
So,
yeah. Lyonel may have inspired him.
Yeah.
Shit, you know what? That's actually even better for character study moments. We like that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's going to be it for today. We will see you likely next week, and we'll see you guys on a live stream with Sean Tank Top next week as well. So we'll be there. Hopefully, we'll see you there. Like, comment, and subscribe. And this has been The Return of the Show.